Hello and welcome to Off the Beaten Tracks. Please subscribe and throw down a music-loving like. And if you'd like to donate vinyl to this channel, my contact info is below. And now...
What better time than now to take a look at your life? Air never reaches the sky. Guess you never got nothing right. There again, neither did I. Take a walk down, pick up the dole. It ain't much good for the soul, but it buys a guitar and it makes good music. Stay out all hours of the night, but you got used to that. Even though it makes you late for your first job in nearly a year. When they asked where you were, you said you were down the bar, but it got you a girl and she makes good music. Take a look at your life. Air never is the sky. Guess you never got nothing right. There again, neither have I. Take a walk down, pick up the dough. It ain't much good for the soul, but it buys a guitar and it makes good music. Stay out all hours of the night, but you got used to that. Even though it makes you late for your first job in nearly a year. You said you were down the bar, but it got you a girl and she makes good music. sadistic. God, I almost think you are. Baby, you don't see the curves of pain. Sticks and stones can break your bones. Words can break your head. I got a very bad pain up there after all those things that you said. I think it's true you couldn't see how all those things were hurting me. Ooh, baby, you gotta agree that it's a pain. And it's a pain, baby, pain, baby. Pain, baby, pain, baby. Oh, oh, ooh, yeah, yeah. Pain, baby, pain, baby. Pain, baby, pain, baby. Feels just like a knife. Pain, baby, pain, baby. Pain, baby, pain, baby. Pain, baby, pain, baby. Pain, baby, pain, baby. Feels just like a knife in my heart, twisting in the head. Maybe you're sadistic, God, I almost think you are. Oh, baby, you see the curves of pain. She was the girl behind the revolution, the girl behind the men who crossed the seas of angry water and never came home again. And to think she stood by me in the way she stood by them. I fell in love with a lady they called Blue Eyes of the Belle.
Blue eyes of the Belle.
She was the girl behind the wildfire that burned in the hearts of us all. Our eyes were glued upon the one and only goal. And it was all so easy then while she was in control. Angela St. James called Blue Eyes of the Belle.
Blue eyes of the
Ain't it strange after all these years I've been writing songs and shedding tears over some old memories of Angela. We all were kids with wild dreams. She made them all come true. Lived our lives with a passion only half-wits heroes do. And down by the quarry at the side of the road that the railway track runs through, hiding out with you blue eyes of the Belle.
Blue eyes of the Belle.
She was the girl that after everything we'd done and known and loved, burned all the evidence to make it easier for us. And all the time I really prayed and always hoped I was going home with blue eyes of the Belle.
Blue eyes of the Belle.
Ain't it strange after all this time, sitting here and hanging round, still the same thought on my mind, Angela. She was the girl behind the revolution, the girl behind the men who crossed the seas of angry water and never came home again. And to think she stood by me in the way she stood by them, I fell in love with a lady they called Blue Eyes of the Belle.
Blue eyes of the
And I think it must be the best dream I've ever had. To be with you on such a starry night can't be surpassed. And after all the other kids my friends have dated with, by far, baby, best of all is you. Ain't there no one else around to love me when I'm down? Don't treat me like a fool, you wouldn't be so cruel to me. And I think it was almost the dream of dreams to be with you so high and so finally. And I'll forget the other girls that I've had in my dreams. By far, baby, best of all is you. Ain't there no one else around to love me when I'm down? So don't treat me like a fool, yeah, I wouldn't be so cruel to me. no one else around to love me when I'm down, and don't treat me like a fool. Yeah, I wouldn't be so cruel to me. Where the boys play, the girls all pester the DJ. I stand here on my own, I don't wanna dance. And now you go and tell me you're going back to France. The reason I came here, it was my very last chance. Oh, what are you doing tomorrow? You know it could be the very last time. Wow, what a woman. Gotta try and somehow say goodbye. Now the place isn't tidy, it's closed until Friday. The music stopped and the kids are all going home. And she hangs back and waits till we are on our own. Says she's going back tomorrow. I say damn, 'cause what is the point of me crying? You know I knew I'd lose out in the end. Wow, what a woman. Gotta try and somehow make amends. I'm so sorry, she's on the ferry. Soon she'll be docking into Calais. And I sit here in London and try to pass the time, waiting for a letter or a telegram. 'Cause what is the point of me trying? What a woman. Whoa, what a woman. always laughed as I cried my tears. I said, oh, this is love. What good is that to us? There's only one way to go down. I'm frightened and I'm scared, 'cause I've lost everything in the world. I'm frightened and I'm scared, 'cause every time I cared I got hurt. Every time that I cared I just got hurt. Can't you see that I'm scared? Once I nearly made it with this wild kid. When she came down to the town, and I couldn't see why she didn't think too much of me. I just lost my head, I went down. I'm frightened and I'm scared, 'cause I've lost everything in the world. I'm frightened and I'm scared, 'cause every time I cared I got hurt. Every time that I cared I just got hurt. Can't you see that I'm frightened and I'm scared? I lost everything I had in the whole damn world, and I'm frightened and I'm scared, 'cause every time I cared I got hurt. Every time that I cared I just got hurt. Can't you see that I'm scared? You leave the phone off the hook, find a quiet corner to read a book, and when you get to the end, you've got the feeling you've lost a friend. You start to read it again, but it really isn't the same. Waiting, waiting for you. You walk down to the shops, empty your pockets of the money you've got. But when you've done that, look at the rubbish and all of the tap. You want to take it all back, but you know, you just spend it again. Waiting, waiting for you. You try writing letters, but end up drawing all over the pad, and after that, the thought of writing just drives you mad. And though it's just afternoon, you pack up and go to bed. Waiting, waiting for you. Waiting, waiting for you. she was just 18. He sat by her and asked her where she'd been. They got talking more. She wasn't sure, but she thought, oh no, it's happening again. But she can't stop the beat of her heart, no matter what her friends say about the things she's done and the way she carries on. It's hurting her more than it's ever hurting them. It'll end in tears, it always does. The happiness there is tainted blood. But she'll get on a train, she'll do it again. If she didn't, it wouldn't be the same. But she can't stop the beat of her heart, no matter what her friends say about her, the things she's done and the way she carries on. It's hurting her more than it's ever hurting them. But she can't stop the beat of her heart, no matter what her friends say about her, the things she's done and the way she carries on. It's hurting her more than it's ever hurting them. It's hurting her more than it's ever hurting them. It's hurting her more than it's ever hurting them. The wind was a torrent of darkness among the gusty trees. The moon was a ghostly galleon tossed upon cloudy seas. The road was a ribbon of moonlight over the purple moor. And a highwayman come a-riding up to the old inn door. Over the cobbles he clatters and crashes into the dark inn yard. He taps with his whip on the shutters, but all is locked and barred. He whistles a tune to the window, and who should be waiting there? Bess, the landlord's daughter, the landlord's black-eyed daughter, clapping a dark red love knot into her long black hair. Kiss my bunny sweetheart, I'm after a prize tonight, but I'll be back with the yellow gold before the morning light. But if they press me sharply and harry me through the day, I'll come to thee by moonlight, though hell should bar the way. Out of the tawny sunset, over the purple moor, King George's men came marching, marching up to the old inn door. They grabbed the landlord's daughter and bound her to the foot of the bed. Two of them knelt at her casement with muskets at their side. Our best could see through her window the road that he would ride. Up to attention with many a sniggering jest. They bound a musket beside her with the muzzle at her breast. Now keep good watch, and they kissed her. She heard her dead man say, he said, watch for me by moonlight, though hell should bar the way. She wretched her hands behind her, but all her knots held good. She wretched her hands till her fingers were wet with sweat or blood. She wretched and she writhed in the moonlight, and the hours crawled by like years. Till now on the stroke of midnight, cold on the stroke of midnight, the tip of one finger touched it. The trigger at least was hers. Trot trot in the frosty silence, trot trot in the echoing night. Nearer he came and nearer. Face was like a light. Her eyes grew wide for a moment. She took one last deep breath. Then a finger moved in the moonlight. Her musket shattered the moonlight, shattered her breasts in the moonlight, and warned him with her death. He turned, he spurred to the west. He did not know who stood, bowed with her head o'er the musket, and drenched with her own blood. Not till dawn he heard it, and his face grew grey to hear how Bess, the landlord's daughter, the landlord's black-eyed daughter, had waited for her love in the moonlight and died in the darkness there. Back he spurted like a madman, shrieking a curse to the sky, with the white road smoking behind him and his rapier brandished high. Blood red were his spurs in the golden noon, wine red was his velvet coat, when they shot him down on the highway, down like a dog on the highway, and he lay in his blood on the highway with a bunch of lace at his throat.